Thank you for joining me on the Lookout Guy podcast. I am Michael Tobin, your Lookout Guy. Thank you very much for joining me on this special broadcast of the Lookout Guy. I've got indie artists from all over the world. And beginning with Era Winterland from Brazil, followed by Anne Vidi, my good friend from Russia. And that followed by the new band Encounter, which consists of Imran Ahmed, lead guitarist from Pakistan, and David Pollard, lead vocals from Georgia, United States, and Chad Shipley on drums, also from Georgia. That followed by Rick Snyder from Canada and Sherise D'Souza from India, all on the Lookout Guy podcast. They are all multi-award winners in various different categories and various different awards from all around the world. And this mainly, the International Singer-Songwriters Association will be having their award ceremony once again, the 5th annual, in Atlanta, Georgia on August 5th. So stay tuned. I have got an excellent queue in line for you on the Lookout Guy podcast. All right, folks. Thank you once again for joining me. But before getting into the lineup, I want to read just a short note from the founder, Tammany Dove, of the International Singer-Songwriters Association. And it is about the finalists. 1 week from today, we find out who will become this year's 2023 ISSA Awards USA and International finalists. There's something very special about walking our plush red carpets at the Byers Theater at the Sandy Springs Performing Arts Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Professional photography, videographers, and the very best in talent performing from around the world. All to be viewed on our very own TV channel on Roku. So go to Roku and look up the ISSA Songwriters and subscribe to that channel. And Tammany Dove is one of two founders, along with her mom, Carol, or as she's affectionately known as Mama Dove. She was born in 1936 and she passed away in 2020. And she lived longer than my mom. My mom was born in 1935. So she lived a wonderful life, and if you go to ISSAsongwriters.com, you can read about the story of Carol Mama Dove, original founder of the International Singer-Songwriters Association. And, of course, it goes back to her working along with clients like Roger Miller, Randy Travis, Dr. Hook, Farron Young, and many more. And that is how the ISSA got started. And on August 5th this year, it will be the 5th annual International Singer-Songwriters Association Awards. And I am really looking forward to being there. I was at the 4th annual one last year, and it was a very rewarding experience, full of the best in indie music. And that's what I'm doing here on the Lookout Guy podcast, trying to bring to you as much of the best of indie music, and all sorts of music at that. So to start this off, I'm going to start with Era Winterland from Brazil. He has been nominated for 3 items for the Coming Up Awards at the International Singer-Songwriter Awards in Atlanta this year. One is International Male Vocalist of the Year. Also International Male Single of the Year with the song Handle Me With Care, and he has been nominated for International Male Songwriter of the Year. So I have queued up his song Handle Me With Care, and it was co-written with Claire Steffen, who I have featured several times on The Lookout Guy also. She also co-wrote the next song from Era Winterland, Coyote Man, brand new song, performed by Era Winterland and co-written with Claire Steffen. And I'm going to read all of this to you. I've got a lot to read. I did my notes. And I'll be talking just once, and then after I'm done letting you know what everybody's nominated for and where they're from, I'm just going to go right into the music and just let her rip. It's going to be an awesome, awesome playlist. So after Era Winterland's 2 songs is my friend, and Era Winterland is from Brazil, jazz folk artist. And following Era Winterland, my friend from Russia, Anne Videe, with 2 of her songs, My Sweet Lord, and that followed by My Piccolo Violin. And actually I got 3 of them from Anne Videe. And a collaboration with Anne Videe and Imran Ahmed. As Imran is from Pakistan, he does lead guitar. Anne Videe vocals of the cover of Sweet Home Alabama, and that's going to be the best cover you have ever heard of that. And go to all of these people's websites. All you have to do is web search their names, and you can find out all about them. There's just way too much to say about every one of these. I'm serious. I'm not just trying to get out of saying stuff and talking. Enough just can't be said, especially my friend Anne Videe. Well, she's a composer, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and she is prolific in every single instrument she plays. And she is also a conductor. And she specializes in classical music. She writes poetry, and she also does a little jazz, a little contemporary, and mostly classical, and she writes her own stuff. She composes her own things, and she also dedicates a lot of things to classical artists from the past as well. So you're going to enjoy her. That's going to be followed by a new group. It's a collaboration between 2 guys from Georgia, the United States, and the lead guitarist is Imran Ahmed from Pakistan. Their song Rock Juice, and that will be followed by another one of their songs, Media. And Encounter is spelled Nkounter, and they consist of lead singer David Pollard, drummer Chad Shipley, and Imran Ahmed from Pakistan with lead guitar. Encounter will be followed by Rick Snyder from Canada with his award-winning song, also award-nominated with the ISSA. All of them have all these songs are award-winning songs in various different platforms, awards platforms. And Rick Snyder is his song Country Soil and his song The Road, my 2 favorite songs by Rick Snyder. And finally, Sherise D'Souza from India with her hit song, and soon to be another hit song, hopefully, with the ISSA Awards, her song Baby Girl. And you're going to love it. Thank you guys for joining me. Now let's get on with probably the best indie playlist that you have ever heard. Oh, you know what? I need to tell you all the other awards. I was almost remiss. Ann Videe, along with everything else I mentioned, she is up for 5 awards: International Female Vocalist of the Year, International Female Single of the Year with My Sweet Lord, International Female Songwriter of the Year, and number 4, International Female Music Video of the Year with My Sweet Lord, and International Female Emerging Artist of the Year. And I'm starting out with Era Winterland, so he is up for 3 awards: International Male Vocalist of the Year, International Male Single of the Year with Handle Me With Care, and International Male Songwriter of the Year. And that's going to be followed by Ann Videe. And then Encounter, they're up for 2 awards: International Band of the Year and International Male Album of the Year for their self-titled Encounter. And then Rick Snyder from Canada, he's up for 5 awards: International Male Vocalist of the Year, International Male Album of the Year for Country Soil, International Male Single of the Year for Country Soil, International Male Songwriter of the Year, and International Male Music Video of the Year for Country Soil. And finally, Sherise D'Souza, she's up for 7 awards: International Female Vocalist of the Year, International Entertainer of the Year, International Female Rising Star of the Year, International Female Single of the Year for Baby Girl, International Female Songwriter of the Year, International Female Music Video of the Year, and that's for Baby Girl, and International Emerging Artist of the Year. And that's all on, and they're all nominated. And after the 30th of this month, we've got 5 more days to vote. What was I going to say? Oh, after the 30th, we will know the finalists, as I mentioned to you from founder Tammany Dove. So we can't wait to see who the finalists are at the 5th Annual International Singer-Songwriters Awards. And all this on the Lookout Guy. Thank you very much. And to vote, go to... Where's that at? Go to ISSAsongwriters.com, and you can vote in the national and international as well. And you can vote 3 times a day per device. So if you got a couple of cell phones and a desktop computer, laptop, whatever device you vote on, it will accept it 3 times, just once per device. So let's get into it. Thank you guys again. This is all you're going to be hearing from me, except for maybe I'll say something at the end during the closing outro.
I gave you all the love I have to give, but it seems it wasn't enough. It can be so hard to forgive or make it true when times are tough. I studied hard as a boy and a young man, just as my grandfather expected. When I met you, I had a plan. We were in love and so connected. We handle each other with care. I desperately wanted a family of my own, and I loved you from the start. Together we faced the unknown and lived lessons of the heart. Our children were raised with love and respect, and to back up their words with action. I was always there to honor and protect. I never expected this reaction. You no longer handle me with care. Harsh words cut like a knife. I feel betrayed and out alone. You were the love of my life. Maybe your heart has turned to stone. You no longer handle me with care. Maybe you've forgotten I was always there. I desperately wanted a family of my own, and I loved you from the start. Together we faced the unknown and lived lessons of the heart. Our children were raised with love and respect, and to back up their words with action. I was always there to honor and protect. I never expected this reaction. You no longer seem to care. You don't handle me with care. I guess you don't really care to handle me with care.
That sounds like that's my new theme song. Era Winterland and Claire Steffen.
You may not see you are here, but when he appears, you better beware. He drives in a pack, so don't think he is weak. When you least expect it, he'll rob you like a thief. I am the great deceiver, a swindler by trade. A wolf in sheep's clothing, Coyote is my name. When you are not looking, I'll take and run away. Coyote is my name. I come in shapes and forms. I am good at sleight of hand. I can steal your heart. I am the best confidence man. Imposter, pretender, some say a common crook. I can fleece you real slick before you start to look. I am the great deceiver, a swindler by trade. A wolf in sheep's clothing, Coyote is my name. When you are not looking, I'll take and run away. Coyote is my name. I can reach you by phone, over the internet. I can go old school, snail mail. I take it any way I can get. Coyote is my name. I am the great deceiver. When you are not looking, I'll take and run away.
Era Winterland, and I think because I have my headphones on, I think I heard Claire Steffen in the background on that one. But they both co-wrote that one together also. Coming up now, my good friend Ann Videe, singer, songwriter, instrumentalist, composer, and now she is a maestro. Yeah, she's got the stick. Oh my goodness. 3 songs from Ann Videe. My Sweet Lord, My Piccolo. You got to go to her website. Just look up her name, Anvedi, Ann Videe, and you will be led to her website. She tells, or if you find her online on Facebook, she tells the story of My Piccolo. It is in memory of Sebastian. I think it's Sebastian Bach. Yeah, Bach. And so My Piccolo Violin, and that followed by hers and Imran Ahmed from Pakistan on lead guitar. Her and Imran Ahmed with My Sweet Home Alabama. Real awesome cover. And when you go to ISSAsongwriters.com/2023 vote, you will see in the international category all these artists, but Imran Ahmed is up for 2 awards under his. One of them is under his name, and another one is under Encounter, and Encounter will be coming up also. I just wanted to clarify that. So let's get into some killer music from my good friend from Russia, Ann Videe. My Sweet Lord, My Piccolo Violin, and Sweet Home Alabama. That will be followed by Encounter.
And to say how I love you today and tomorrow. Can't you see how I need you every day? And you stop me if I'm your friend, and I follow your commands on my way. My Lord is what I really have when I don't feel the ground under my feet. But I'm still looking for the truth. It's only God that provided for me. My sweet Lord. Can't you hear how we pray every day, every night? Can't you see we're the fighters for peace in this world? Everything we could ask you today, just unite us. We are heirs. It's not in peril. My Canada. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kid, singing songs about the Southland. Well, I'm messing about it once again, and I think it's a sin, yes. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her. Well, I heard Neil put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. I saw the man turning him around. Anyhow, sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. And again, they love the governor, and now we'll take what we could do. Now what I get does not bother me. Not the conscience bother you. Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Pick a son or two. Lord, they get me up so much, or they pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet home Alabama,
I just can't contain myself, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But Anne Videe, she is a real hero. with Imran Ahmed on lead guitars from Pakistan and Anvidi from Russia. I know you're going to listen to this playlist again and again. Free to download. And coming up now is Encounter with lead vocals David Pollard, lead guitar Imran Ahmed, and drums Chad Shipley, with two of their latest from self-titled Encounter, Rock Juice and Media. And that followed by Rick Snyder of Canada with Country Soil and Rick Snyder with The Road. And completing this awesome show with Sherise D'Souza from India with Baby Girl. What a way to end this playlist. Thank you guys for joining me on the Lookout Guy podcast.
Who I am? Who I am, or who am I? Who am I is a question for the ages. That's one we're all searching for, to find out who I am, who's in there, who wants to come out and go, hey, I'm hungry. Who I am is too deep and almost, you gotta go in deep and pull out the thing, like with that movie where the thing came out of the stomach and ate up the people on spaceship. May they rest in peace. My name is Ben Sobel.
She's always been a cutter. It's the only thing that makes her feel alive. He's always been a pillhead. It's the only thing that kills her rage inside. This world is so depressing. Gotta stay fucked up just to stay alive. I need something else to satisfy my soul. Maybe it's this here rock and roll. I don't need another excuse. I'll be happy to partake of this rock juice. She feels a range out in her veins. Her body pays for the drugs that she obtains. He puts in another round. The kids who bullied him, he's gonna gun them down. We may all be dead inside. We all need something to make us feel alive. I need something else to satisfy my soul. Maybe it's this here rock and roll. I don't need another excuse. I'll be happy to partake of this rock juice. Alive. I need something else to satisfy my soul. Maybe it's this here rock and roll. I don't need another excuse. I'll be happy to partake of this rock juice. Fuck the addictions and the abuse. I'll be happy to partake of this rock juice. Rock juice. Rock juice! Rock juice! little confessions, concealed deceptions. The media, the media.
I was raised out here in the country. This country is where I'm gonna die. Someday I'll be buried in this ground, and the Lord will call my spirit to the sky. Yeah, the Lord will call my spirit to the sky. Yeah, we're running wild and living free out here in God's country. You can cast a line and drink a beer, but don't back down, don't live in fear. 'Cause I was raised on country soil. Yeah, we play real hard on the weekends. Pick guitar, might get into the shine. I'm a God-fearing peaceful person. Do me wrong, and I may cross that line. Do me wrong, and I may cross that line. Yeah, we're running wild and living free out here in God's country. You can cast a line and drink a beer, but don't back down, don't live in fear. 'Cause I was raised on country soil.
Rick Snyder of Canada. Y'all ain't worried about Canada, are you? I'm not.
Just played a show in Tremont, third one in 3 days. People said slow down, son, but it's always been my way. Stage lights in the honky-tonks, always been a part of me. I've always been a country boy, and I guess I'll always be. The overheads hit me and the amps turn up real loud. I forget where I'm going, I just know I'm here right now. Smoke fills the stage and the crowd is on their feet. Get lost in this moment, it's where I wanna be. My home, trying to make a living, gotta get this dog a bone. Heard about that dream and I'm trying to chase it down. With a six string in my hand, another show in another town. Up real loud. I forget where I'm going, I just know I'm here right now. Smoke fills the stage and the crowd is on their feet. Get lost in this moment, it's where I wanna be.
Man, that's solo. Rick Snyder from Canada. You just heard The Road and Country Soil. Folks, we got one more. And we just heard from Canada, Pakistan, Russia, and Brazil. Coming up now to complete this podcast episode of The Lookout Guy is Sherise D'Souza with her hit song, Baby Girl. Sherise D'Souza from India, all on the Lookout Guy podcast. These are all nominated international artists in the international category of the International Singer-Songwriter Association Awards. And we have until the 30th of this month, midnight, April 30th, to vote 3 times per day per device. And that is at ISSAsongwriters.com/2023vote. And after the 30th, the finalists will be announced in the international and the U.S. categories of the 5th Annual International Singer-Songwriters Association Awards, to be held on August 5th in Atlanta, Georgia. Here's Sherise D'Souza on the Lookout Guy podcast. God bless you guys, and thank you for joining me.
Baby girl, you've got so much to love. There are things that you don't wanna give up. It's a hard life, I'm told, a tough man to hold, but you've got all you need inside you, and the world will never know. Yeah, the world will never know. Why don't you have a little more faith in yourself? Why won't you cry for help? Just to make it through the night, just to hold your heart tight now. Stay till the end of this ride, and you'll find all the things that you If he only knew the damage he'd done.